Welcome into the top 5 here on 365 Sports, brought to you by TexasBeefHouse.com. Use promo code 365 Sports. Today, we stay defensive and keep on going through our list of the top 25 defenses in college football for this season. Let's get into it. Number 15, Wisconsin. Not the best Wisconsin defense early in the year last year. But as the season closed, that team took on Luke Fickell's attitude more and more and more. And this is a guy who builds his teams on defense. Just ask anybody who played the Cincinnati Bearcats while he was there. They are going to be tough. They've recruited a bunch of linebackers out of the portal and freshman guys that kind of fit the Luke Fickell linebacker mode because that's what he was. I think Wisconsin's going to be one of those teams fun to watch, even when they don't have the ball. This year. Obviously, offense is the bigger question, but when you have Tyler Van Dyke at quarterback, and that's a lot of questions, you need to make sure you don't give him any points to score, and Luke Fickell is on top of that mission. Number 14, Rutgers. Look, I could have put a picture of Greg Schiano or Rutgers up here, but Rutgers' most famous alum is Tony Soprano. As a matter of fact, in the Pitbull Stadium thing, if they want to name it Gandolfini Field, I wouldn't be mad about that in Piscataway, New Jersey. Would not be mad about that one bit. But Greg Schiano's team is built around defense, and they're going to be better on offense. But this team is built on defense. They're going to win on defense every single week. So Rutgers at 14. How about that? Number 13, my beloved Florida State Seminoles. Adam Fuller, one of the best defensive minds in the country. Joshua Farmer at defensive tackle. I'll tell you, they've got a couple of recruits coming in at linebacker that I think are going to be big for them. Marvin Jones has the tall Marvin Jones Jr. Gosh, I wish it was still Marvin Jones Sr., but Marvin Jones Jr. has the tall task of replacing Jared Verse. Patrick Payton will be on the other side of him. The secondary is going to need a little bit more help, but they still should be good. I just don't think quite as good as last year. You don't lose Braden Fisk and Jared Verse and Renardo Green and then just be the same. Like there'll be a dip, but again, still a really good defense. And what carries them through is not just the players. They have a very good scheme so that no matter who comes in and comes out, they're very contained when it comes to that side of the ball. Number 12, Nebraska. Holy cow, both of our favorite teams back-to-back in this top 5. I would be remiss. I almost left them off the list and forgot about them completely. But as we know, their defense was smothering last year and didn't really give up a lot of points. Colorado scored the most against them all year long, and that was kind of Colorado's thing. If Matt Rule can get an offense that scores 24 points a game, they're probably going to go 8-4. I mean, that's how good this defense is. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen for them right away. I do think this is a bowl team, but this is a bowl team, once again, that we built around the defensive side of the ball. And number 11, the last one for today, Utah. Probably a little bit of a dip from last year, but remember, they won games with their third-string quarterback last year, and it had nothing to do with their quarterbacks. No offense, it had everything to do with the fact that Kyle Whittingham, soul of that team, is defense. And he doesn't mind if he's going to win a game 13-9 if he has to. He'll win a game 38-35 or he'll win a game 13-9. He'll do it, and their attitude on defense is intense. They will absolutely get after people. And they've got a schedule this year in the Big 12 that'll be interesting because there's a couple of the times, they'll run up against teams that are also on this list. That's going to do it for this edition of the Top 5. We jump into the top 10 of these tomorrow. Smokey and I are wrapping it up right now.